Hi guys, so today I wanted to show you how to do this really simple foundation chain single crochet. These are really helpful for any projects that you have that have you chain just a bunch of single chains and then have you go back into that chain and do a single crochet. This kind of goes ahead and skips that step for you. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this so I can show you exactly how I made it. And to start off, I'm just using whatever I have on hand. I have this G hook, so 4.25 millimeter size 6 hook, and I'll be doing just a slip knot, so that's going and crossing and then pulling through, and then I'm inserting my hook in that loop, and then I will be starting with 3 chains here. So 3. And then I'll be going back into that first chain. So let me go closer. I'll go under 2 loops, pull up a loop so that I have now 2 on my hook, and then I will pull through just the first loop, and then I'll pull through both. Okay. And then to continue, we'll go ahead and go back into that first stitch, pull up another loop, go through the first one, and go through both. Okay, so that should be 2, and then I'll do another one, go through 2. So just remember, go through just like a regular crochet, like as you would for a single crochet, and then pull up a loop, go through 1, and go through 2. And I'll do it just a few more times so that we have a good amount here. And it builds up actually pretty fast. And this is just something I like to have on hand, especially for anything like I'm going to wear, or anything that I want to have a good gauge on. I'll just do this instead of chaining. And it also just makes a project, at least for me, a lot more bearable because I don't have to chain like 50 and then single crochet into those chains. This helps so much. So this is what it's going to end up looking like. And then in order to count these, you're just going to look at the top of your project. So it'd be this side, and you'll just count every little stitch. So it'd be for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So I have up to 13 right now. And then once I want to start working into these chains, I would just chain 1, just if I have the amount of chains, or single, this is called a foundation single crochet. Once I have the amount of single crochets that I want, I would just chain 1, and then flipping over my work would just be going back this way. So if I wanted to do, let's say, a half double crochet, I would go back into the very first one and do that half double crochet. That would be my first stitch, second stitch, oops, third stitch, and so on. And then you'd be able to see those posts here. You can see it doesn't stretch too much, and you kind of skip that step of having to chain like 50 chains and then single crocheting into those 50 chains. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next one.